Hey everybody, welcome back to Midwest Smelters channel. We've had a few requests to strip some small copper wire with the wire stripper here, so I don't have a much small wire here, but I got this. A little bitty guy here. I don't know exactly what size it is, but I'd say it's probably close to a number 12 stranded wire, I'd say. Nope, there it is. Alright guys, I don't know if we can get this focused in or not. It's a 14, so even smaller than 12. So basically, some guys were asking for some tips. First thing is, I noticed my wire stripper, the blade wasn't quite in the center of the wheels, so I had to get in there and just adjust it over with these nuts right here. It was pretty simple. All I had to do is take these 3 screws out of this cover, pull it off, and it's a 22 millimeter wrench. So another tip is go down just a little bit on the small wire and make it feed up over the top of the wheel and then through. A lot of guys were saying they were having trouble with the wire rolling off of the wheel or not feeding in there at all. So if you just start it down here, it gets more surface area. It makes it pull it up and around it. So I'm gonna run a couple pieces through here and show you guys how well it works. Alright, it went through. Looks like it cut pretty good. Toughest part for me is getting it started out of the sheath without leaving 2 or 3 strands in there. I'll shut that off so we ain't gotta listen to it. But seems like I always have a hard time getting every one of them out of there. Alright, so anyway. Looks like I cut a few of the wires. I got the knife set a little deep, but that don't hurt anything, really. Just might poke your hand a little. Then I'll go through and grab a couple little stragglers. So yeah, that's how I do that. I'll do 1 or 2 more here. Make sure this is the same size, which it looks like it is. I'll just do a couple here, show you guys it ain't a fluke. You can actually do it. I don't know if I would try to do anything smaller than number 14 or not. I mean, you could always try it. I don't have any to try it. Yeah, it's really not that difficult once you do it a few times. Might take you a second to get it started, get your machine set up the way it needs to be, but a lot of people probably wouldn't even worry about getting, this minuscule amount, but I mean, it adds up. If you don't have nothing to do on a evening or whatever, or just want to get away from the wife and do something productive, I mean, it's probably worth it. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do now is I've got some wire that's got a really rubbery coating, and this machine, it will do it, but it's not very well. So I'll show you how I strip that off. Alright guys, I just cut off a short piece here. And basically we just got this big rubber sheath, and then there's 4 wires inside. And it's really rubbery. So what I do is I just take a utility knife, run down the outside. Super simple, super quick. Peel it back. Then it's got a bunch of insulation and stuff in there. If I'm doing a long piece, I'll just keep twisting and twisting until it falls out. But there we go, that's all done there. I like doing just one piece at a time, so I'll take the rest of it out. Put one strand. What I'll do is I'll put it on the bench. Then I'll just run down here one time like this. Put a score in it. Just like that. And I'll go ahead and I'll put this in the vise. Then I'll just take my utility knife and I'll run down this wire real careful. Not that way I don't cut myself, but I just kind of hold it like that. And then just run down the whole wire. A lot slower than my machine for sure, but like I said, my machine doesn't really like to do this kind of wire at all. The outside's just too rubbery. But basically, you just cut it like the machine would, and then you just peel it back. Definitely a lot slower, but it still gets the job done. And you can do that on any kind of wire if you don't have the machine or don't have the money to buy a wire stripping machine. I mean, I would probably save up to get a machine if you get a lot of wire or have the potential to get a lot of wire, because it'll save you a ton of time. But if this is all you got for now, then this is what I did for a long time until I saved up enough money to get one. And now I would never go back. But when I'm done, I just wrap it up by hand. Just like so. Then I kind of just make it a long, oblong piece. The reason I do that is that I can drop it in the top of the devil forge and melt it all down. I don't have to fight with it as near as much. But yeah, that's all there is to it. So anyway guys, today's video is a little short, but you guys had to ask some questions and wanted to know how I ran the smaller wire through there, or how it ran through there. So I thought I'd give you guys a quick rundown of that, and then just thought I'd show you how I did it before I got the stripper in on this stuff that's real rubbery. So if you like today's video, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you would. I like reading and replying to the comments. If you guys got any questions, that'd be great. I'll answer them if I can. And we're just over 400 subscribers now, guys, and let's keep this channel growing. I'm having a good time. interacting with you guys and showing you how I do stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So if you just share this video with your friends, family, Facebook, wherever you want to share it. If you guys got some groups, I'm in a few Facebook groups. I operate under my actual name on there. I don't have a Midwest Smelters page or anything like that. But all right, guys. Well, I've been yammering on long enough, so we'll catch you on the next one.